So guys, welcome to the first episode of my Napoli career mode series. So a new career mode series that we will be starting today. So guys, I've decided to go with Napoli. I want to do a team in the Italian league. I was deciding, tossing up between Napoli or AC Milan. I've decided to go with Napoli. So guys, make sure you drop the video a like rating right now. Can we smash over 300 likes for the beginning of this new career mode series? Also, later on today, guys, we'll be starting a PES series. That's right, a Pro Evolution Soccer 2015 series, so do not miss that. So guys, a new career mode series. Can we smash over 300 likes? In the comment section, guys, I want you to comment what players you want me to sign in this career mode. Drop me as much comments as possible. I do get back to your comments down below in the comment section. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any videos from me. This series will be coming out daily. So yeah, Napoli, a side that I'm very interested in. Obviously, they're not the best in the Italian league, but just a few things before we jump into like our lineup and take a look at the squad that we do have. The domestic cup objective from the Napoli board, they want me to reach the quarterfinals. So that is the Italian domestic cup. They want me to reach the quarterfinals in that. Just a couple of emails here, the normal emails that you usually do get when you do start a career mode series. And the main objective, the league objective, that's the main thing that we're going to try and go for during this season. Try and finish as high as possible in the league. The board, they want me to qualify for Champions League. So I'm pretty sure in the Italian league, it's actually the first top 3 teams do go through into Champions League. So in the Premier League, it's the top 4 teams, but in the Italian league, it is the top 3. But as you guys can see, this is our lineup, the default lineup that I have been given at the beginning of this career mode. So Napoli, a very decent side, to be honest. When I was taking a look at their lineup, I was a bit disappointed to what we do have to use at the beginning of this career mode. I thought the side would have been a bit stronger than it actually is, but obviously the main man, Gonzalo Higuain, up front. So guys, as you can see the lineup right in front of you, drop me a comment on players you think will suit this Napoli side, and I will be showing you guys my transfer allocation, so what I have in the budget, and you guys can work off that also when you are leaving your suggestions down in the comment section. As I did say, I do reply to mostly all your comments down below, so if you want to interact with me, make sure to drop me a comment. So as you guys can see, I do actually have some quite decent players on the reserves and the substitutes, but the default lineup, I won't be using that. As you guys can see, I will be making the strongest Napoli side. As you guys can see, I have done that. So in goals, I do have Rafael, a 74 rated goalkeeper. The left back, we do have Zuniga. He's very pacey left back. 2 centre backs, decent. Ra Abiol is actually 30 years of age. Right back, we do have Maggio, and the right back position is where I really have to improve, because I think Maggio is 32 years of age. I know he's in the early 30s. And that's a position, obviously, we need to bring in another young right back. How many seasons I'm thinking about doing with Napoli? To be honest, I'm thinking about doing 1 or 2 seasons. If the first season does very well, I will push on into a second season. But as you guys can see, that is my transfer budget. But as you guys can see also, I will be selling quite a number of players. Not selling, but actually loan listing my 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and 19-year-olds. You guys know, at the beginning of all my career modes, I like to show you guys the team that we do have at the beginning of the career mode, and I like to loan list my young players. Instead of them just sitting on the bench, doing nothing, not even growing, I'll rather bring them out onto a loan where they can play elsewhere, get some experience, and hopefully grow, and obviously come back to the club even better players. But as you guys can see, I'm asking my scout to scout quite a number of players. It was Marquinhos, as you guys can see, the 20-year-old centre-back at PSG. And also Inter Milan central defensive midfielder, the 20-year-old. I'm not going to say his name, I actually forgot his name, but he's a very decent player, and he has very high potential, which is very nice to see. In the Champions League, the board want me to reach the knockout stages, which is pretty doable. I will be showing you guys my Champions League group once we do jump into those Champions League games. So we do have a decent group, but as you guys can see, a right back from Sporting. So as you guys can see, he's 22 years of age. Obviously, he's a right back, and I am going to ask my scout to scout him further. One of you guys did leave a comment in the comment section of my last career mode. You guys said, do not inquire for the player, because when you do inquire for your player in career mode, the actual team that you're inquiring for come and obviously they say how much he's worth, and it's probably double his value or double the amount that you can actually get him for. So thank you guys so much for that. So as you guys have been seeing, I am asking my scout just to scout the player further. But as you guys can see, Palermo come with the offer for my 23-year-old striker, 75 rated. Zapata is his name. I don't know too much about him, but I know he is a very decent pacey player. And to be honest, I like my pacey players during my career modes. I like my young, fast players. So I'm not too sure if I want to get rid of him. But as you guys can see, I love my young players also in career mode. And you guys can see this 19-year-old left back that I have scouted. He's only worth 525,000. That is his value. He's only 19 years of age. He's rated of 68, but he has that special something that he does have obviously in career mode that some players do have. So I am trying to get him. Probably the max value that I'll probably put in for him is probably 1 million. Anything further than that, I will not continue the transfer negotiations if the team does not want to get rid of him. But as you guys can see, Marquinhos is the one player that I really do want to get, because our centre backs at the club, Ra Abiol is actually 30 years of age, and we also have two extra centre backs who are 27 years of age. So if you're having defenders from 27 to 30 years of age, that's probably say the age gap. I need to bring in a young centre back, someone that can come in straight away into our lineup and make an impact, and that man is Marquinhos. Also guys, if you haven't been following my career mode, I do not like to sign the same players. So if you guys have been following my Barcelona career mode, my Arsenal career mode, and even my Dortmund career mode, you guys know that I do not like to make the same signings. So obviously the players I have signed in my Arsenal career mode, my Dortmund career mode, and even in my Barcelona career mode, I don't want to make those same signings. So throughout the actual, when I was trying to look for players, I thought of, Stefan Jovetic from my Dortmund career mode, those sort of players and everything, and I don't want to make the same signings, because with me in career mode, starting a career mode with a different team, I like to play with different players, maybe find hidden gems, you know what I mean? That sort of thing. So I hope you guys do agree with my decision. I don't like making the same transfers in every single career mode, like your Memphis Depays and everything, because that's when career mode does get boring. But as you guys can see, the 20-year-old central midfielder from Inter Milan, look at his stats. You guys did see his top 5 stats when that screen did pop up there. He's already in the dark green, guys. So that is the one player I really want. He's obviously playing also in the Italian league for Inter Milan, so might be a struggle to bring him in. That is Zapata's stats, guys. Look at that. Light greens, dark greens, and I decided, you know what? No, I'm not going to get rid of him. Palermo, I'm very sorry. I'm going to reject your offer. I do not want to get rid of him. A player that I am looking forward to actually play with. But Roma come with the offer for Gonzalo Higuain, 26-year-old striker. He is 26 years of age, but he is our main player at the club. And that, I do not want to get rid of our main player at the club. I want to keep him throughout this career mode series, throughout the season or seasons that we do use with Napoli. So PSG do reject my offer for Marquinhos. So I went with my 27-year-old centre-back. I added him to a £9 million bid, hoping that PSG can accept that offer. And the young central midfielder, his name is Kovacic from Inter Milan, only 20 years of age, guys, and you guys did see his top 5 stats before, in the dark green already for a 20-year-old. That is seriously insane, as Manchester United come with the offer for Hamsik, 26-year-old central attacking midfielder. Obviously, he's another big name at the club. And you know what? A £21.5 million bid for Hamsik is a pretty good bid, but I am going to bump it up to £26 million. Not hoping that United accept that, but if United were to accept that, I will be willing to let go of my probably my best central attacking midfielder, Hamsik, as this man right back, Cedric, his name is, at Sporting, as I did mention before. This guy is actually a gem in career mode, so I am looking to pick him up. And also the left back I did state before, it is, I think he plays for Cagliari in the Italian league. Some of these Italian sides, I'm not going to get right, guys, so I'm very sorry if I do get them wrong. But he's obviously at another Italian side, so it might be a struggle to bring in these players who are at different Italian sides, obviously competing against us for that league title. Obviously, every single team at the beginning of the season should aim to win the league title, as Hull City come with offer for my actual goalkeeper, Raphael, and I do counter offer the £6 million bid to, I want to say, I think it was £7.5 million or £6.5 million, as I do accept Manchester United's offer for Hamsik. And yes, guys, Hamsik might be leaving the club for £25 million. That's a very good offer there from Manchester United. With that money, obviously, I have Insigne also at the club. Jose Callahan is also there. So you guys did see my starting 11 at the beginning of the video. There's some very decent players, and also with that money I could also bring in another, young central attacking midfielder that could work for us, as I am sending out another young player on loan. Getting those players out on loan is what I want to see. And Sporting actually say that my offer for their right back is actually unacceptable again. So this time, I'm going to offer Mestro. He's actually 32 years of age. He's a right back. He's not going to play at all for us. He's very slow. So I offered him with the transfer, hoping that he can leave the club and we can bring in that young right back. As Hull City do accept my counter offer, £6.5 million for Raphael. Obviously, my first goalkeeper. So which means, guys, we're going to go on hunting for another goalkeeper. Also, Hamsik has been sold to Manchester United, so players actually leaving the club already, which is, decent to see. But obviously, if we do sell those players, we're going to have to find a replacement for him if there isn't, some players sitting on the bench or the reserves in our squad that I can bring on. As we are trying to get Kovacic, obviously he's at Inter Milan, and it is going to be a real struggle to sign the 20-year-old man. And as you guys can see, yet again, another young player is going out on loan. This time he's going out to Yeovil Town, a young player there. That is what I want to see. Getting those young players out on loan, as Sporting actually accepted my offer for Cedric, the right back. I'm going to give him exactly what he wants. He's only 22 years of age. I'm really excited to, play with these players that I haven't actually played with before in Cremate. As I did mention before, I want to play with players that I haven't played with at all during FIFA 15, as Insigne wants to take Hamsik's spot, and Insigne is a decent player. Not saying anything against him, he's a very good player, but to be honest, I want to bring in another central attacking midfielder, someone who's probably better than Insigne, who can start in that position. Not saying Insigne is not going to get a game or start in our starting 11, but I want to bring in another central attacking midfielder. So as you guys can see, we put in another offer here for Marquinhos, obviously. And yet again, Caligari do decline my offer for their young left back. So I'm deciding, not really to go for him. As Cedric is the first signing of this career mode, a young right back, which is great, very great to see. Now we have a young right back, which is what I wanted. As I did say at the beginning of the video, we needed another right back, as our right backs were pretty old. But we are going to simulate our first friendly game. This is against Real Vallecano, the Spanish side. We do pick up an early goal in the first minute through Lopez, my central defensive midfielder, and it is going to take me some time to get used to the squad, the players at obviously here at Napoli. So things are going on here. 71st minute, Callahan does pick up a goal, which is very nice to see. He's obviously a former Real Madrid player, Jose Callahan. I do remember him from his Real Madrid days. But as you guys can see, we're still trying to sign Marquinhos. It is going to be a struggle. He's 80 overall. He's only 20 years of age, and I'm really excited to use him. Obviously, if he was to come in, he'll probably be our main centre-back. Obviously, in teams, you obviously have your main centre-back, your main midfielder, and obviously your main attacker. If we do sign Marquinhos, he'll be our main defender, which is what I want. And I haven't actually used Marquinhos throughout FIFA 15. I did use him throughout FIFA 14, but not during this game installment. But we are coming up against Frankfurt in the second game. I actually do concede quite early on in the 6th minute. We concede the first goal. In the 39th minute, we concede again against Frankfurt, against the German side, and we concede again. So 3-0, guys, is how this game is going to end. A 3-0 loss in our second friendly game. That is very disappointing to see, to be honest, after we did pick up a good win in our first game. Second game, not so much. Yeah, again, another young player going out on loan, which is what I want to see, as Kovacic actually declines my contract offer. Obviously, he's at Inter Milan. Maybe he wants to stay there, maybe not. But when they do that, guys, as I have said it in previous career modes, just bump up a little bit of their money. Bump up a little bit of their money, and they're more likely to sign with your club, as PSG have accepted my offer for Marquinhos. So it is looking like deals are going to get done, coming to the end of this episode and the beginning of the next. Kovacic has accepted my contract, as I did say, just give him a little bit more money. He has accepted, guys. Welcome Kovacic to the club, and I'm very excited to actually use this young central midfielder. As you guys can see, his stats, this guy is only 20 years of age, dark greens, light greens. His stats are already insane for a 20-year-old. I'm so excited to actually use this player. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, medium attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate. He's also got special traits about him. Sorry, bit of a tongue twister. He's already got special traits about him. He's only 20 years of age, guys. Take that into consideration. Throughout this career mode, will he be a good player, or is his stats going to be the only good thing about him? We'll have to wait and see. As you guys can see, we're simulating our last friendly game against Bastia. This is a French side, and the game is going to end 1-1. Higuain does pick up a goal, so I did sort of play a more stronger lineup coming into obviously our last friendly game, going into the Super Coppa against Juventus. It's obviously the Italian Community Shield, which I would like to win, but it really is only a friendly game with a title on the line. But Coutinho, as I said, I need another central midfielder. We come to the conclusion of this episode, guys. So if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to drop me a like rating. If we could smash over 300 likes, that would be insane. I need another goalkeeper, as I did say before. Thinking about bringing in Hugo Lloris. Make sure to drop me a comment down below on players you want me to sign. Make sure you subscribe, guys, so you don't miss any videos from me. As I did say, I will be starting a PES Pro Evolution Soccer series later on today. You can expect 2 uploads from me for the next coming of weeks. Marquinhos has signed for Napoli. Great stuff to see, guys. So in the next episode, we'll have that Super Coppa game against Juventus. You guys know what to do. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are excited for the new series, and I'll see you all on my next video.
Yeah.